大家好，今天7月6日，我找了一篇文章，过一下内容之后全部朗读出来，会作为我口说练习。那今天这个是从 IEEE Spectrum 里面出来的，那 title 叫做 Heat Pumps: The Well-Tempered Future of ACs。那就是说这个热泵呢，它可能就是我们在接下来要减缓那个，这就是说 climate change，气候变迁的一个可能会扮演一个很重要的角色哦。那这个东西是什么东西？热泵的话，heat pump 就是热泵。那基本上你去买冷暖气机都会有这功能，就是简单的说就是那个空调里面的暖气功能，它会把暖气引到室内，把冷气排到室外，那这就是热泵。那同样的热泵，除了用在室内的恒温之外呢，也有用在像是热水器这类的应用，就是用那个热泵引进来的热气，引进来的热，然后去帮你加热你的热水，让你可以在冬天用比较少的价钱去洗一个舒服的热水澡，这样子。好，那基本上呢，这个就是前面在讲说我们的热泵，它是一个很成，它是一个新的科技吗？好像也不是，它其实算是把冷气反过来使用哈。那里面就是在讲说我们，如果接下来要去那个去对抗气候变迁的话，那这个因为这个空调的科技算是蛮成熟的，我们可以把它应用到更多的地方，比如像是热泵。像现在美国的家庭的话，很多冬天还是会使用天然气的方式来，温暖他们的家。那如果用热泵的话，可以省下很多的钱。但是呢，哦对，然后他有提到一个，2021的这个叫做 Global Cooling Prize，在讲的是冷却吧，但是不知道为什么得奖的都是那个热泵哈，Address Heating，both are heat pumps，对。那得奖的是珠海的这个格力嘛，还有大金跟这个你 Ken 不知道是谁哦，那都是热泵，所以热泵可能是这个空调产业接下来发展的一个重点哦。或许装冷气的大概都是装了，但是呢，用热泵的人呢，因为他们以前有其他替代品嘛，比如像是烧柴、烧瓦斯嘛，所以现在如果可以让他们换成热泵，那他们除了可以减缓，真的可以就是使用产生比较少的温室气体外，他们又可以再赚一笔钱啊，我理解是这样子哦。Daikin，你 Ken 是谁啊？你 Ken Seke，你 Ken Seke，你 Ken Seke，OK。那里面的话，就是刚刚讲的，我们可能会遇到采用热泵的时候的挑战，就是现在人东西用的好好的，为什么要换？或者是说一些法规的问题，可能现在热泵还没有进到一些建筑法规里面，所以，在使用的时候，可能有些人会怕承担一些责任，因为这个不是法规认可的东西，所以，会在大规模要导入的时候遇到一些障碍。好，后面大概就是差不多，我看起来内容大概就是我刚刚讲的那几个吧。那我今天看一下，可以念1/3或是一半，我就把它念出来。Okay, heat pumps, the well-tempered future of ACs. The world wants a billion new air conditioners. Greener tech will bring the cool. Uh, During heat wave in Phoenix, while some people fry eggs on sidewalks, Matt Health, a heating, ventilation, and air conditioning HVAC service manager at AC by J, is on the front line, helping maintain air conditioners in people's homes. Health has a great job security. Oh, Heath, Heath has a great job security. Half of Phoenix residents are at risk of an emergency room visit, or worse if their electricity fails during the future heat wave, according to a recent study. Air conditioning is what keeps people very comfortable and alive a growing fraction of the year. The extreme heat already kills hundreds of Phoenix area residents every year, a number that went up by 25% from 2021 to 2022. Phoenix is a harbinger of life in many hot parts of the world that are getting richer. Harbinger. What is harbinger? Okay, something that are coming. Uh, where people are demanding even more air conditioners. This, in turn, exacerbates the extremes of climate change due to increased demand for fossil fuel intensive sources of electricity, as well as leakage of refrigerants, themselves noteworthy greenhouse gases. Most of the growth of air conditioning will be in other countries, says mechanical engineer Vince Romanian, co-founder and CEO of the San Francisco-based Gradient Comfort. And restricting access is not fair. Instead, he and others are trying to invent new climate control technology that doesn't further increase the dangers facing the planet's climate. Okay, second paragraph. The winners of the 2021 Global Cooling Prize. Both heat pumps reduce cooling's climate impact by as much as 80%. Ironically, the most promising way to improve air conditioners may be to focus on heating. While governments around the world have dangled greater efficiency as a way of mitigating air conditioning's climate impact, innovation in air conditioning, narrowly defined, is incremental. Within the HVAC world, innovation tends to be small and progressive. There's no silver bullet, says Wei Conlon, an engineer at Hanlon Professional Service in Milan, Florida, and vice president of ASHARE, a heating and air conditioning standard setting organization. Better air conditioners, in the technical sense, really affect only the last link in the long climate harming supply chain, whereas replacing residential furnace tends to make a bigger impact. Their fate, in turn, is tied to air conditioners through their versatile cousins, heat pumps. It may seem like the cool air coming from your home's air conditioner is coming from just the other side of the unit, but to get the air conditioner's compressor working in the first place, a faraway power plant had to produce a surge of electricity. If, like 60% of the US grid, that plant use a CO2 emitting source, then the local problem may be solved, but only at the expense of a more global threat. On larger time frames, the refrigerant in your air conditioner will leak into the atmosphere where it too will absorb sunlight, possibly even more than CO2, and heat the planet long after the blades of your air conditioner's fan have stopped spinning. This year, the U.S. Department of Energy tightened efficiency testing standards for air conditioners. For the first time since 2015, air conditioning is a mature technology whose first patents date to the early 1900s and whose residential use goes back 90 years. 90 years. As a result, air conditioner manufacturers are probably more interested in keeping up with global demand than in developing expensive, potentially disruptive climate impact improvements. Still, in the United States, cooling represented just 8% of residential energy demand, compared with 43% for heating. In other words, an incremental efficiency improvement in heating will have a much bigger overall energy demand and therefore climate change. And anything such as electricity power heat pumps that can shift heating away from natural gas fuels to cleaner sources of energy will also have a big climate impact, because 63% of American homes get their heat from natural gas. In fact, both winners of 2021 Global Cooling Prize aimed at improving air conditioners address heating, because they are both heat pumps. Uh, as the Cooling Prize website notes, their award-winning heat pumps made by Gree in Zhuhai, China, and Daikin and Nikken in Haryana, India, and Tokyo, respectively, reduce cooling's climate impact by as much as 80% compared with the impact of traditional air conditioning. If air conditioning is going to be climate friendlier, says Romanian, upgrading comfort, it needs to be smart, talk to the grid, use better refrigerant, and be the heat pump. 好，那我今天念到这边，那剩下的话还有一半，就下次再继续吧，拜。